Hello, my name is Shireen Azib. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the co-director of Detroit-based theater ensemble, A Host of People. I would also like to acknowledge that the land we call Detroit is the contemporary and ancestral homelands of the three Anishinaabe nations of the Council of the Three Fires, the Ojibwe, Ottawa, and Potawatomi. On behalf of our entire ensemble, I would like to thank you for joining us for our APAP showcase of our most recently completed original devised piece, Cleopatra Boy. This is a strange and unique time in our field, and we are happy to be sharing our work with you in whatever way we can. Cleopatra Boy looks at the historical figure of Cleopatra and investigates how her story has been retold over the centuries, not necessarily for factual accuracy or to celebrate her as a leader, but more often for the self-serving purposes of the storyteller. And that this practice of narratives being misconstrued about women, people of color, and those in the LGBTQIA plus community, especially when they find themselves in positions of leadership, continues to this day. What you're about to see is about 22 minutes of excerpts of our full 90-minute show. This was filmed in January 2020 at the University of Michigan Duderstadt Video Studio. This piece is also a 2019 New England Foundation for the Arts National Theater Project Creation and Touring Grant recipient. So we are happy to share that there are subsidies available for the presentation of this work. I will drop my information as well as some links in the chat during the showing, but if you missed them, they are also available on our showcase listing on APAP's conference platform swap card. We'd love to connect and talk to you about this project, our ensemble, as well as our upcoming projects and additional offerings. Thank you again for viewing this showcase, and without further ado, here are excerpts from Cleopatra Boy.
So I know she was beautiful. I just know that. I just know that's true. I know she had some beautiful, flawless skin. I know she was the queen of Egypt. I did know she was with Caesar and Antony too, and I know she did have that baby. I also think she was a queer ally. I guess that's not a knowing. That's just something I think.
I know that Cleopatra had really dark hair, and she got involved in Roman politics, which was, part of all the affair stuff.
When I think Cleopatra, I remember there was a hit song maybe in the early 2000s. Cleopatra, coming at ya, Cleopatra. Remember?
She was in a Shakespeare play.
What I know about Cleopatra, I'm pretty sure Greek people say that she's Greek. I know that she probably had cats. I'm assuming she had maybe a dozen cats. Probably no mice.
Okay, so Cleopatra was a bad bitch. Sure, her makeup game was on point with the eyeliner, with the shadow, the lip, the cheek, the contour. Wig game was on point. My mama don't think that she was Greek.
Yes to the cats. I think I agree with that too. That makes a lot of sense. The Elizabeth Taylor, that was the first thing, plus every other image created after 1940.
Something in me is always breaking. Out of it spills light. There is a darkness ahead, O Father. The road to Rome is paved with bones. A sister will perish. A son will starve. A world will break open and tell us to quiet, to listen to our bones. I am speaking a language, O Father, that my young tongue has always known. Hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me before I break again, before life mends this light with darkness and buries those ancient secrets. The sky whispers into my bones. I fear I will forget this power, O Father, in this race of your exile to Rome. Listen to my tongues, O Father. They shrill in the rivers roaming in my palm. life, my feelings for me, without ever stopping to ask me for the truth. Plutarch, Pluty, Billy Shakes, hey boo, Georgie, Porgy, Bernie Shaw, and J. Baby Mankiewicz. Hi, Habibi. This one, boys, is not for you.
All rise. The court is now in session.
Okay, so we gotta do it.
We would like to present to the court Exhibit C from
Act 1, Scene 1, Scene 4, Caesar, Antony, and Cleopatra. Everybody have their parts?
Yes.
Like it.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and
This is like two chair.
All
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got it. There we go. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, actually, this is yours.
Oh yeah, you got two red, two yellow.
Mine. Okay, good.
The top of the Shaw scene.
Oh, gentlemen, don't run away!
All gentlemen, don't run away. This to Julius Caesar. Sphinx, you presume upon your centuries. I am younger than you, though your voice is but a girl's voice as yet.
Climb up here quickly or the Romans will come and eat you.
A child at its breast, a divine child. Who are you?
I'm sorry, does he really need to look at my breasts?
Of course.
Okay. I'm sorry, sir. I just have one more question. Like, I know I'm supposed to play like this young Lolita type, but I was thinking...
Stand in one place when you are asking me a question.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Let's take it from the top of the Shakespeare scene.
I am sick and sullen.
I am sorry to give breathing to my purpose.
Help me away, dear Charmian. I shall fall. It cannot be thus long. The sides of nature will not sustain it.
No, my dearest queen.
Pray you stand farther from me.
What's the matter?
I know by that same eye there's some good news. What says the married woman you may go? Would she had never given you leave to come? Let her not say 'tis I that keep you here. I have no power upon you. Hers you are.
The gods
Oh,
no
never was there a queen so mightily betrayed. Yet, at the first I saw the treasons planted. I'm sorry, but why do you think she's jumping to conclusions without stopping to get the information first?
Because she's irrational.
Okay, why?
She can't bear the thought of losing her man.
Okay, I guess I can work with that.
Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry.
You should be very calm so we can really highlight her irrationalness. Let's keep going. Anthony, from your next line, Cleopatra. Oh, eh, oh, oh, eh, oh, oh, eh, oh, oh, eh, oh, oh. Let's take it from the top of the Shaw scene.
Oh, gentlemen, don't run away!
All gentlemen, don't run away. This to Julius Caesar.
Climb up here quickly or the Romans will come and eat you. Does he really need to look at my breasts?
Of course!
Oh, never was there a queen so mightily betrayed. Yet at the first I saw the treasons planted. I'm sorry.
Why are you so angry? You should be calm. Take it from your next line, Cleopatra.
Cleopatra?
Do you want me to do this stage direction shivers with plaintive loneliness?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Oh, most false love! Where be the sacred vials thou shouldst fill with sorrowful water? Now I see in Fulvia's death how mine received shall be. I'm sorry.
Yes, even more rapey.
I'm sorry?
You what, 40-something?
I'm not 40!
Okay, remember, numbers are not important. Eyes, breasts, hips, cat, eyes, breasts, hips, cat, eyes, breasts.
And maybe a smaller sweater.
We're not in costume.
I'm just not getting feminine.
Listen, I'm the director.
Thank you.
We'll take a note.
Why are you not at home and in bed?
Sorry, he can't do that.
I'm sorry, do you have to pull me close?
It's my process.
It's my character.
I just want it to come from the director.
Yes, he can. Keep going.
It is not a dream. See?
Oh, but I'm a genius. But I'm a genius. But I'm a genius.
But I'm a genius! I'm a genius! I'm a genius! Ah! Oh, how dare you question me? How dare you question me? How dare you question me?
If I am honest, and I have tried to be, I might mention Christ here. King of kings, Lord of lords, all that good stuff. I'm a fulfiller of prophecies. I knew not what I did, or if I knew, I didn't know what I knew or when I knew it. You know?
And now I kneel. Now it's redemption time. It's blood of the lamb time, Miller time, rehabilitation time, time for more time. It is truth-telling time, and you are here for it. We all are trembling here, waiting here, just waiting for me to begin. Here again. Here from the beginning. Hear ye, hear ye! I followed very few of the rules. That I think I've written some good screenplays, and gotten some good performances, and made some good movies.
And now it's time to tell the truth. And you'll take a step forward. There's a pool of light there. It's softer than you would have thought, but also brighter, and also harsher, in a way more clinical, but warmer.
A good apology should 1. Restate the harm you caused.
The upside is that the floor is yours. All yours for just this moment. Because we're waiting. We're waiting for you to speak.
2. Show remorse. 3. Use I statements. I did this. I feel this.
We don't know what you'll say. But we know how it will feel when you say it. If you say it correct, it will feel like a deep breath. The kind you let out after a long time of holding on, like coming up for air after being underwater. Big, gasping, kind of feels so good it hurts kind of breath.
4. Take responsibility. Accept ownership. 5. No you statements. Don't shift that blame.
As in truth-telling, all breathing is necessary. We need to do it to live, but this is that kind of breathing that leads us to real deep living.
6. Be vulnerable. Be soft. Be tender. This is not about looking good.
And remember that pool of light? Yes. It's growing, spreading, pulsing a little. As it grows ever bigger, deepening somehow, widening and lengthening, and yes, deepening.
7. Offer no defense nor explanation. 8. Know your intentions. You are atoning. What comes next isn't up to you.
And soon, the light is no longer a marker of absence delineating that which is outside of it. It is presence itself. It is the floor, the walls, the ceiling, the very room we are all standing in.
9. Acknowledge what you did was wrong. Acknowledge that you caused the hurt.
You, having spoken, we, having listened, breathing, breathing, breathing.
10. Let go of your ego. This apology should be a totally selfless act.
Cleopatra, in all her theatrical flair, accompanies the holy bull on a sacred vessel down the Nile. She is followed by a flotilla of priests and local officials. The local population crowds along the banks, not just to see their new magnificent bull, but to see their new ruler, a woman speaking in their native tongue. A quote of Cleopatra's is found from that sacred day, saying,
I adore thy majesty and give praise to your soul, O great God self-created.
From then on, she is given the official title King of Upper and Lower Egypt.
That's impressive.
Scenes 15 through 27.
Exterior, Alexandria.
Now, out of 100, how many women are on the U.S. Senate? 25. And how many are women of color? 4. How many women hold highest offices around the world?
Full lips, thick hips, described in measurements, waist to ass ratio, reduced to numbers.
Reduced.
The number of women.
Reduced.
To binders full of them.
Reduced.
To experiments. Her body bred generations.
Her body.
Your healer.
Her body.
Your nourisher.
Her body.
Your carrier. Her body. Your playground. And you laugh.
And laugh.
And laugh.
And laugh.
And laugh.
Her body. Your prophet. Her body. Her prophet. Aha! Now, there's a problem.
At times, to protect oneself, we must become someone else. Splintered souls abound, most dress up in a hard shell, some impenetrable, fear-filled facade. Others, like myself, prefer a softer approach. As the world becomes increasingly cruel with each passing day, I dive deeper into my blackness and queerdom and try to radiate something on a higher frequency. Or maybe I'm just high, but please don't stone me. My softness isn't my weakness, but my greatest strength.
She enshrouds herself to protect herself from your wrath or the wrath of the God that you reduced to a singular hymn or hymns. She's still confused. Is there more power in her modesty or in her agency to show you everything you can't afford?
Mama Rue on repeats, don't be angry, be fierce. Echoes in my ears and drowns out the image of the old white woman clutching her purse as I strut past in a wool skirt. Or that one time you thought it was a good idea to pet my fro on the dance floor, or when your granddad said over dinner, pass the potatoes, boy. And I smiled so hard I almost cracked my teeth. Or when you were in the barbershop with your little friends and you said, my nigga, because it was in that one song, or because Jarrell said you could do it, or because race doesn't really matter anymore, right? It's not really a big deal to you, huh? It doesn't mean anything to you, right? Or when you cocked your head and fixed your eyes to look at me like, what is he doing here? When your wax suburban ass is in the heart of my city. At the microbrew tasting room around the corner from my loft, which you will subsequently price us out of when we were in the street screaming, hands up, don't shoot. But it took the suburban kids in Florida to move a nation towards a conversation about gun legislation. Our bodies are not a costume. Our city is not a blank slate.
Maybe she stopped living for you.
Maybe.
She now lives for pleasure.
Maybe.
She now lives for sensuality.
Maybe.
Her power equals her pussy equals her prophet. Maybe your prophet is now a woman, your inspired teacher, your proclaimer of the will of the goddesses. Maybe that scares you. Maybe she lives in a time and in a place now where maybe these maybes are impossible. Maybe, if this is his story, maybe she no longer wishes to be a part of it. So go ahead and wash me away.
Siri, what does appropriation mean?
Appropriation. Noun. 1. The action of taking something for one's own use, typically without the owner's permission.
My body, my pleasure.
Don't be angry, be fierce.
I transform my pain into pleasure.
Don't be angry, be fierce.
I transform my pain into pleasure.
Don't be angry, be fierce.
I transform my pain into pleasure. There's so much of it. And all I see is heaven.
I'm trying to imagine. I'm trying to imagine. I'm trying to imagine. I'm trying